What to wear on a first date at a certain age? I've got you covered. Date night. That word can strike fear in your heart if you're single. On the other hand, if you're married or in a committed relationship, date night is filled with anticipation. For close to 36 years, I was happily married and looked forward to my weekly date night with Mr. Style. When our children were young and we were dependent on a babysitter, date night was typically Friday or Saturday night. Sometimes it was as simple as dinner or a movie, or oftentimes we would head to the theater in our finest duds. As our children grew older and our schedule became flexible, date night turned into Sunday brunch or an evening concert, but one thing was for sure, date night was a consistent part of our marriage. Now that I'm single and find myself back in the dating world, I've learned a thing or two about dating in my 60s. Dating can be overwhelming if you haven't been on a date since your 20s. Of course, you can still meet men in real life, but more times than not, we're meeting men online through a dating app. So I thought I would share a few tips I've picked up the past year or so, including picking out an outfit ahead of time so you're prepared when it's time to head out the door on your first date. So first, before we head into the outfits, and actually the outfits are perfectly appropriate for date night with the hubs or your significant other, but it does take a lot of guesswork out of your first date when you have your outfits planned out. But for those online dating tips, so first, just choose 2 sites. I know there are many out there, but don't overwhelm yourself and be on all of the sites. Just pick 2. So why 2? Why not 5? Why not all of them? Because it takes time and energy to navigate the dating sites. It's work, ladies, and it's smart to have a strategy in place. Strategy, you ask? Shouldn't dating be natural? Spur of the moment? Not in 2023. Many things have changed in the dating world since the 80s when I was last going on dates. But having a strategy in place will help you navigate online dating with the least amount of stress. Match.com has the largest database, which will serve you well. So that's a great site to choose, as well as Bumble, where the women get to make the first move. Putting together your profile is the first step, but it doesn't stop there. Sunday nights are the busiest times for dating sites, so I advise spending 60 to 90 minutes online on Sunday night to scroll through prospective matches, sending a like and a short note. Pick 10 to 20 profiles if possible. Then, the rest of the week, you can just hop on your phone and access the dating site for 10 to 15 minutes to answer the texts, to move on to a phone call or a video chat, and then plan your first date. I will mention the goal of any conversation you strike up on the dating app is to schedule your first date. That's why you're there in the first place. But a phone call or a video chat is key because you can tell right away if there's a connection and if you'd like to meet in person. Honestly, that step right there saves you a lot of time and energy. And I was just reviewing my analytics for the YouTube channel, and I discovered that 53% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. So hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. So now onto the tips for your first date. Research shows us we only have 30 seconds to make a first impression. 30 seconds, ladies, which makes how you're dressed of utmost importance. It's easy to research the venue where you're meeting. Go to Instagram and enter hashtag and whatever the venue is. Like if I'm here in Athens and I'm going to the restaurant 5 and 10, I would put hashtag 5 and 10, and then that pulls up all sorts of photos where you can analyze or, at least just evaluate the inside of the restaurant. You can get an idea of the type of clientele that goes there and what they're wearing. So that just really gives you a nice idea of what you're going to wear and how you're going to plan your outfit. And the first thing to keep in mind when dating is, and especially your first date, is to keep it classy. So that means show a little skin, but not too much. Off the shoulder or one shoulder dresses or tops are perfectly fine. But remember, less is more. If you have long hair, wear it down, so not tied back or not in a ponytail, not in a high bun, nothing really fussy, just something very simple. If you have short hair like me, well, we don't have a lot of choices, so just keep your normal style. Your makeup and nails should be very natural, nothing too overdone. I like my nails to be well kept with a neutral color, and lately I am just loving Tango Pink, and this is what I get at my nail salon. So not exactly sure if it's OPI or what nail polish, but Tango Pink, if you like it. It's really, honestly, it's just such a beautiful, soft shade of pink. Your jewelry should be minimal, so leave your statement necklace and earrings at home. Opt for classic jewelry, gold hoops, pearl or diamond studs, just something very simple. Having 3 outfits at your beck and call are key. I like to have one outfit for a casual evening meet and greet with cocktails. Another outfit is reserved for an upscale restaurant for a dinner date, and a third outfit for a daytime date like coffee. So here are 3 date night outfits that I reach for again and again, complete with accessories, handbag, jewelry, everything. I mean, I am telling you, being prepared takes the stress out of your date. You want to feel excitement when getting ready for your first date, not stress. So having outfits already picked out and hanging in your closet are the way to go. Outfit number 1 for a casual daytime date. So I chose a silk shirt dress, leather belt, necklace, and espadrilles. Outfit number 2 for a casual evening date night. A silk blouse or a cami, tucked underneath a blazer, a pair of dark rinse blue jeans, and heels. And if you really are not a big fan of heels, you can certainly go with a kitten heel or just a lovely flat as well. And outfit number 3 for an upscale evening dinner date, a one-shoulder dress, a blazer thrown over your shoulders, and heels. Get a killer handbag and you are ready to make a very good first impression. And if you haven't heard the good news, all month long, all April, I am hosting a giveaway for 2 subscribers to win a $250 gift card to the retailer of your choice. And how you enter is so easy, and everything is linked down below. First, subscribe to my newsletter, and you have 2 choices, a weekly newsletter and a daily post. And I go into so much detail on the topics that you love over here on YouTube, and lots of information about health and wellness, makeup, skincare, fashion, Fridays with Oscar with cocktails and recipes, just jam-packed with wonderful content that you love. And the second is I share a code word every video that you have to drop down in the comment section down below, and I'll share that at the end of this video, so stay tuned. Now that we have our date night outfits covered, here are a few more tips to ensure your date goes smoothly. Walk into the venue with a smile on your face, shoulders back, and confident walk. When you greet your date, make eye contact. Shake his hand, or you can take both of his hands in yours, or if you want to give him a small hug, that's perfectly fine too. But tell him you're so happy to meet him, and don't forget to smile. When you're seated, keep good posture. Lean forward now and again to let him know you're interested in the conversation, but no elbows on the table and no phone. That is just very poor taste. So keep your phone tucked inside your handbag. And I don't care how boring the conversation is, don't pull out your phone. But it's also important to remember to flirt. Flirting is so much fun, and just go for it. So here's just one little tip. Start with a 5-second smile where you look directly in his eyes. You're not going to break his gaze. And then after 5 seconds, seriously, count to 5, then you can break your gaze. It's just a really nice way to really engage your date. And if you're stumped on what to say, here are a few conversation starters. Travel is always a great topic to talk about. Talk where you've been, where you'd like to go, and ask him the same. And food. We all love food. You can ask, what's your favorite dish? If we were cooking dinner together, what would it be? And music. Music is always a good topic to talk about. And here's just a fun thing. You could just ask, if you were a Beatle, which one would it be? George, Ringo, I'd be Paul, or even John. You can even talk about your favorite genre of music and what concerts you'd like to go to. And then hobbies. That's also a very safe topic. So what hobbies do you enjoy? Do you like golf? Do you ski? Do you cook? Find out what they're passionate about and share what hobbies you like. Or if you're a movie buff, own it and share your favorite movie. Also, remember not to drink too much. 1 cocktail or 2 at the most if you're having dinner. And my last dating tip is to be prepared for rejection. The sooner one of you comes to the conclusion that you're not a match, the better. So have the courage to tell him he's not a match if you know that he's not. Use love, kindness, and respect, but be direct. Men will respect that. It's not a rejection, ladies. It's a redirection if someone thinks that you're not a match for them. Because the sooner you realize that they're not a match or they realize that you're not a match, then the sooner you're back in the dating pool, finding that one special person that's looking for you too. And today's code word to drop down in the comments section is first date. All right, I hope you found some inspiration on what to wear on your first date or even a date night with the hubs or your significant other. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.